You got my phone. I can't.
So from OBS now.
Let's go!
We in the land and we rockin' with Lexx, baby. I love this world like Jupiter where you rain. He giving the kosher flavor, securing all of his paper. His words might sting like a taser, but he accurate like the laser. Let's get it. Hot top tune in cause he get it poppin'. They saying he out of pot, so hating to stop.
Oh, shit.
Mr. AKA, let the cream with fuck these hoes. Let her hide your babe. Every Thursday at 7 we catch a vibe. Watch it when you at home or listen live while you drive. Really, she just arrived, living the just alive. Fight orgalows and highs, never failure to thrive. Minimize all your disruption, ready for dope discussion. Tell the kids no interruption, but two on your production. White team, chocolate skin, shade. This an upgrade from any station you play. You can feel this dope shit in your veins.
Go ahead and find it, Derek. Just go ahead and start it. Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Are you sure?
I believe so. Yes.
I don't know. No, you ain't sure. Motherfucker said I believe so.
You know what it is? You know somebody said they believe, so what that mean?
Just a bitch.
And I actually
All
got
right,
your
man.
baby, I believe, so.
Well, we here. Finally. I hope y'all can hear me out there. Let me know in the comments if y'all can hear me out there, if y'all can see me. You know, I don't see nothing. Okay, now I see something. I don't know what I'm doing. All right. Once again, it's another episode of the Lexx Vegas show, man. It's a Thursday night. We over here in Stream Space, man. Now we working with a skeleton crew this week, man. So we's a little late getting in, but I mean we here.
Yeah.
Fuck y'all. Wait.
That's right.
Ain't that a bitch? All right, can hear you, Ants. That's what I'm talking about. All right, they said I'm all good. I'm all good out here. All right, that means it's another episode, man. And as always, even when we late, I'm still your host, Lexx Vegas, a.k.a. Smarty McFly, a.k.a. Peter Popoff, a.k.a. the Dirt Diggler, a.k.a. Hemi Uso, a.k.a. El Coco Loco, a.k.a. Hemi Butler, a.k.a. Himbo Slice, a.k.a. the writer, director, and producer of Grandma's Gone Wild, a.k.a. the prolific shit talker, and nobody talks shit better than...
That ain't it.
That wasn't it.
That ain't it. That ain't it. I keep switching.
You just fuck it. I'm Mr. A.K.A. We got Derek in the building, man. Tim Buck is missing in action, so Derek is behind the boards, and we gonna work with the best. We gonna do the best the fuck we can. All right. Tim Buck is on some super special, top secret assignment and shit. Now he actually over at Unbar, man, setting up for tonight's comedy show, man. All right. So we going with Plan D tonight. Little bro Derek, man, he man in the boards, man. Derek, you good?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
All right, man.
We got it from the temp agency, so don't grade him, man.
We got him from the temp agency.
He had the temp agency, you know what I'm saying? We had to go get another director because
Holy
was out. So
shit.
we called the temp agency and asked them did they have somebody, and they sent his ass.
They send whoever they had. Who the fuck? All right, this nigga, he been bugging us for a minute. Get this nigga on. Go ahead and send him over there.
Go and give me $30 and let him get the hell on up out of here.
So before we get started with tonight's shenanigans, as if we ain't already, I got a couple announcements to make, man. Tonight, immediately after the show, man, I'll be headed to Unbar in Larchmere, Ohio, man, for the Not the Church's comedy show. All right, it's also gonna feature Tim Buck, Jen, Ratchet Pete, and Clinton James, as well as myself. We all gonna be hitting the stage tonight, as well as a meet and greet with the other cast members of the play, man. Showtime tonight is 7:30 sharp. Hence our 6 o'clock or 6-ish. We tried to start at 6. We tried. It didn't work. But hence our 6 o'clock start time, man. All right. Shout out to Poetessa, Didi, Ebony, Holland, Mrs. Ratchet, Big Prester, and of course, Juwanzo, aka Wanzo the dog. Yeah. All right. And of course, this Sunday, April 20th, Easter Sunday, the church bus driver stage play. It premieres at the Olivet Baptist Church, man. Like I told y'all, man, it's my stage play debut, man. Tickets are on sale now, man. I hope to see y'all in the building, man. That's about it, really. Derek, you got anything coming up with Stream Space?
Check. Okay, May 8th, we at Crowbar. May 8th, we at Crowbar. We got the Players Circle, man. We starting something every second Thursday. Circle. Yeah, at Crowbar. It's going to be late night. It's going to be Coolie High on the DJ tables. And we're going to keep it fresh for y'all. So stay tuned on that. May 8th, we locked in. Sometimes it might be music. It might be comedy. It might be who knows. But it's Stream Space, so May 8th.
All right, there we go, man. May the 8th, man. I see they rocking with us tonight, man. I see Ross in the building. Yeah. I see Big Mouth Floyd. I see F-150. Oh, they watching from Youngstown. Yeah. I see Miss Chocolate. That means they watching from Oklahoma. Hey. All right. I see the boy Cedric DeMarco. I see Danny P, last week's guest. What's up, Phil? I see my boy Phil in the building, man. So they rocking with us, man. So we got some fun tonight, man. Yeah. All right. So if we ain't got nothing else to shout out, then I guess it's time to bring on our guest tonight, man. What up? He was actually on time, so we gotta rock. We 2 weeks in a row, She said she in Texas now. My fault. I didn't mean to say Oklahoma. Okay, Texas now. My bad.
That's right down the damn street.
It is right. Yeah, you walk down the street and cross over. You step right in Texas, nigga. Shit. Old El Paso. Now, this gentleman I'm about to bring on tonight, man, he needs no introduction, man, but he my motherfucking brother, so of course I'm gonna give him one. Hey. He is one of the OGs of comedy, man, not only in Cleveland, Ohio, but nationwide, man. He is regarded as one of the top comics to ever come out of the city of Cleveland, all right? And this weekend he returns to producing his own shows, man, with a ladies' night edition, man, hosted by the man himself. What else can I say but it's time to catch these jokes. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the show, stand-out comedian, Mr. Sean Showtime.
What up, dog? It's always a great thing to come here, man. I love being here, bro. You already know, man. Lexx is my brother, man. We, sometimes I call him every now and then. We just holler for nothing.
We just holler.
I pop up on him. He don't even know I'm coming. I just pop up on him.
He almost got shot a couple times.
Damn sure did, but I had to. I said, it's me, dog. It's me.
Identify yourself, nigga. Shit. Take 2 steps back. Now, Sean, now you my motherfucking brother, but for those that have been living under a rock for the last 10, 15 years, yes, man, give them a little background, man. First off, how long have you been doing comedy?
Been doing comedy 16 years.
16 years.
16 years. I've been doing comedy 16 years. I've been in the entertainment business for 27.
Explain it.
27 years. See, I used to do music first. I did music first.
He was singing like, he's saying music, but what he wanted to say, he used to be singing like Prince. That's what he was doing. Like, no, he didn't. That's what he wanted to say. Shit, I was waiting for him to say it.
I ain't that light skin. I ain't that light skin, bro. I'm not that light skin.
I got videos of this nigga hitting high notes. That nigga be on it, bro.
I'm like Eddie from the Temptations. He was brown skin. He wasn't even light skin.
He wasn't even light.
But I used to do music first, man. I used to produce music shows. I had a studio. I had my own label at one time. I had, studios going on. I used to produce a lot of hip hop R&B shows. Okay. Then I got into the stage plays. I was doing stage plays. I was producing those. Like I said, producing hip hop and R&B shows, stuff like that. You know, I used to have an album myself, you know what I'm saying, out there. But the thing is, man, like I said, I've been doing this for 26 years, 27 years as far as entertainment game. And then once I got into the comedy, I've always been silly, you know what I'm saying? But then I jumped into the comedy game and I've been hooked ever since. But I've been in the comedy game for 16 years, going on 17.
Now, so you were doing music. So you were, of course, Culinary Chris, I see you, baby. So you were used to being on stage.
Yes.
So was that what transitions you to doing comedy? Yes. Or was it like, you know what, I think I'm funny, I'm just gonna do it? Or was it just like, I done tried music, I done tried stage plays, let me try comedy? What made you decide, like, okay, I want to do comedy?
This is funny, but this is real talk though. This is the real reason why I'm actually in comedy. So I was producing a stage play called Lord Help My Marriage Is in Trouble. That's the name of my play. So
help, my marriage is in trouble.
Yeah, and it was dope too. It sold it out 3 out of 5 times. I'm just saying. Sold out 3 to 5 times. You know what I'm saying? Standing ovations. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so it was a comedian in my play. Okay. He was in my play. And where we were rehearsing at, he like, I want to get back into the comedy. So I said, okay, well, I tell you what, my background is producing shows and stuff like that, promoting and all that. I've been a promoter all this time. I'm promoting this. I promote that for you. But I've always been a fan of comedy. Always loved comedy. Always been a fan of it. I'm talking about from all the way back,
Robin?
All the way back down to, I'm talking about in Living Color and before that, Uptown Comedy. I watched it every Saturday. All of that. So all the comics though. So I was always a fan of it. So I said, since he's going to do a show, I'm going to try it.
Okay.
To see what happens, right? So what happened was I promoted the show, packed the house. I ain't got a video of that no more, but I got a picture of that.
I'm comments asking if they can where they can find the play.
I'm gonna have to you can find the play on YouTube.
Okay.
You know, but I'll put that out there in a minute. But anyway, so I packed the house out. It wasn't a big room because we were just rehearsing. Mm-hmm. It was a decent room. We had about 50 people in there.
Okay.
Dude didn't show up. He said he was sick or something going on. So guess what? I had to do it.
Okay.
And I did it.
How many minutes you do?
And I killed it. And I ain't even saying that.
How many minutes you do? Your
I
first
probably
time
did
on
about
stage?
10.
About 10? Okay.
But
hey, niggas don't realize 10 minutes is a long fucking, especially your first time. 10 minutes is a long damn time.
But here's the funny part about it. Now I ain't gonna toot my own horn in it. I killed it, but everybody in the crowd I knew, so they probably was just laughing at me because they knew me, which was cool. But it sparked a flame in me though.
Okay.
To continue to do comedy after that.
Like I can do this.
So then I started going out to little shows and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And trying to get my feet wet and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Made some mistakes down the road, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. But, you always recover from those mistakes. So the thing was too, man, it's like, you get out here, you keep going. And I'm going to tell you, it was at a point where I'm trying to get on people's shows and they didn't know me. So they like, okay, whatever, no. So I went into producer mode. I'm going to do my own shit.
There you go.
Hey, guess what? I started doing my own stuff. I started doing it was called the Child Support Comedy Show.
The Child Support.
That's what it was called at one time.
This is why.
It was
called me and this nigga friends and shit. That's the type of shit that makes me and this motherfucker friends and shit.
I'm trying to tell you.
Had the child
I had the Child Support Comedy Show, dog.
If niggas is in the rear, you get in free.
Yeah, dog, I'm trying to tell you.
You hold back child support.
You get in free, dog. And sit up in the front VIP.
If you've been arrested for child support,
come on,
you get a plus
man.
one.
You sit up in there.
Damn.
And if you work downtown, at the child support office, you cannot come in, period.
If you work at the child support office, you can moving on.
but I had that going on. I started producing my own stuff, producing my own shows, stuff like that. So I did that for a long time. Booked a lot of the comics that I ain't really gonna say their name, but it ain't too. I ain't talking about the newer guys that's coming up, but the older people that came up with me. Mm-hmm. I probably booked every last one of them. Absolutely. At one time or another. You know what I'm saying? At one time or another, I've booked probably almost everybody who came up with me.
Now, speaking of that, you took a self-imposed hiatus just from promoting comedy shows.
Yeah.
You know, you're working on some other things,
Yes.
but now you're making your return to promoting comedy shows. And let's talk about the event this Saturday. You got the Catch These Jokes comedy show, the ladies' night.
Yes.
So first off, it ain't too many of us.
Yes.
That put on all female lineups.
Yes.
Okay. Understand where that shit came from.
Yes.
Understand where that shit popped up at.
Yeah.
Niggas was doing it before, niggas stopped doing it. When us started doing it, now all of a sudden everybody fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. Disrespectfully, motherfucker.
You understand?
Anyway, and this is your first production in a while after the self-imposed hiatus. Like,
Yes.
what made you decide to feature the ladies in your return to coming back to throwing comedy events? What made you your first event back? Like, I'm gonna do an all ladies event
Because Showtime love the ladies. You understand me?
Love the ladies.
But the thing is, though,
Showtime love the ladies.
But let me tell you the
Showtime
real
love the
deal. One of the reasons why I wanted to do a ladies' night, one, because ladies come out.
Absolutely.
First
ladies
of all.
support. The ladies
First of
support
all.
like a motherfucker.
Second of all,
I've been saying that shit.
Second of all, I ain't trying to toot it now, but most of my followers and supporters are ladies.
Absolutely. Ladies follow and support. I've been
trying
telling
to
y'all,
tell
they
you.
thought I was bullshitting until they actually came. Like, the knock on my events,
Yes.
my Up and Smoke events, my
Yes.
unapologetic, the knock on my events is that there are never enough niggas. It's all
Ladies,
female.
ladies
Ladies
come out.
and support, and they bring people with them.
I try to tell.
You
Let me
know-
tell you something. And this real talk. This ain't even no plug or none of this. This is real talk.
Clinton,
like-
I see you.
Like my ex-wife, which is my son's mother. Me and her cool. We ain't no nothing going on, nothing like that. Nothing going on, nothing like that. She's coming to the show. She's bringing 22 people with her.
See,
22 people just with her.
That's the ex-wife.
Just with her. And then I got other people who bringing 5, 7, 8, 3. You feel what I'm saying? And these are all females who coming and bringing fears with them. Now I got dudes who bringing their damn self. That's all they nigga. I'm coming. They niggas don't bring nobody with their ass. You understand?
If they show up.
If they show up. But the thing is though, but on some real stuff, the thing is though, it's just the simple fact that you know, that a lot of ladies come out, a lot of ladies support me. I got a good female follower. Now I got guys who support me too. Now let's not get it twisted.
Absolutely.
I got a lot of guys and homies who really support me and come out and kick it with me. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why when I do my venues, I mean, I can't even say it like that, but I ain't trying to toot it nothing, but I can't do it in a small place.
Talk your shit,
I can't
man.
do it in a small place.
Talk your shit.
I gotta
Fuck
do
that.
I can't do small
What are you
events.
trying to say?
I gotta do, I
y'all.
gotta have a place that at least hold 200, 300 people.
There you go.
On some real.
I'm not mad at that.
Because like my special I did at Front Stage Theater, it was 400 people in
there
there.
you go.
It
So
was
you can't do nothing less, man.
my stage play I did with my first time. That was at the East Cleveland Theater. And I don't even know if anybody even know East Cleveland got a theater, but they do. They got a nice
I don't
theater,
think
actually.
East Cleveland know they got a
Yeah, right. But they got a nice theater in East Cleveland. It's called the East Cleveland Theater. But that only holds 200 people, and I had 2 shows there. Sold them both out. But the thing is, though, it's just, and it's not the fact that this happened overnight. 26 years of this, 27 years of this. You see what I'm saying? This ain't just, people like me because it's just a consistency of me really continuing to grind. And the main thing that I tell anybody this, and some people just don't listen. You try to tell them something, they think you hating on them, and they think you saying. So I really don't give anybody no advice like that no more. But the main thing is you treat people right, man.
Absolutely.
Treat people right, bro.
See, I'm out the game now because I'm bad business. I'm BBL Vegas, man. So I'm out the loop, man. I was winning until he said treat people right, and then it was like, nah, fuck that.
You gotta treat people right,
I'm
bro.
out.
Because the thing is this, man. When you treat people right, you give them a good show. You tell them thank you when they walking by you.
Thanks for coming out.
Thanks for coming out.
Be careful going home. Be
all
safe.
of that. You know what they
Yeah.
do next is and give them a good show. Let me tell you something else. I'm about to give you the game now. Since you done got me on the mic, I'm gonna give you the whole game. I understand that everybody is in the comedy or the singing or the whatever. But you gotta understand this is a business first.
It's a business.
Just because they're your buddy don't mean that they qualify to be on your show yet. And the reason why I say that is because people paying money to laugh, not to you to get up there and fuck around and bomb.
I'm with that.
Now, I'm not saying
I am with that 100%.
And I'm not saying everybody's not capable of bombing. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is when you got somebody up there that you know who gonna bring that funny, that's who you book for your business shows. Absolutely. Now you doing some open mics or you doing some small shows or whatever, you can bring them type of people. But if you got some people and you got people who paying good money to come and see a show, you give them a show.
Like Corner Guy said, the key word is yet.
Yeah, it's yet.
I'm gonna give you opportunity, but you gotta earn it.
Exactly.
There's a certain level that I hold myself to, and if you ain't on that level yet, then I need you to practice.
That's why. This is why. What people don't understand is this is why you can go up and have a video right of yourself doing comedy, and you go up there and give it to Mike Epps or whoever his manager is, right? And they look at it and you can be funny. Don't get me wrong, but they'll be like, you still ain't good enough for this show yet. You see what I'm saying?
There you go.
This show. Not saying that you're not good. I'm saying for this show yet, because this is a business. This is my brand. You gonna get your money and go about your business. Me, if I do another show, they're gonna be like, oh man, that show last time, man. I don't know. You feel what I'm saying?
I say the same thing.
So you gotta understand the business part of this. And I've been a businessman for 30 years.
30 years.
You understand
30
me?
years.
So like I said, I flipped houses for 21 years. You know what I mean?
As a hustler.
All of that. So the thing is,
water so well.
Come on, man. Come on, dog.
Now, besides
I sell your shirt back to you. You didn't even know it was yours.
Fuck that. Fuck that.
This is my Lex Vegas shirt, nigga. Don't you want to buy it or no? You want to buy it or no? You want to buy it or no?
So besides this Saturday, you're also featuring as Silks on Mother's Day.
Yes.
You're part of Funny Sundays with you're gonna be on the lineup with Rob Coleman, Tyrone Gaines, and Daryl Dam, and the boy Big Rich Green. Man, shout out to Big Rich.
Big Rich Green, man.
Tyrone,
Big Rich Green.
Harlem, Daryl Dam.
Yeah.
All right, but that's a heavy lineup, man. That lineup is heavy.
That's why you got to bring that fire, man.
So what do you have in store for the mamas and the mamas?
I got my, right? I got jokes
when they walk in.
When they
expect Sean Showtime hit that stage.
When Sean Showtime hit that stage, first they gonna get that energy. You already know I got that energy.
Kalia?
You already know I got that energy. I'm 50 years old, bro, but I still got the same energy I had when I was 20.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I got comics.
Y'all thought I was bullshit when I say he be hitting them Prince lines. I done been to enough Sean Showtime sets. He be hitting them Prince lines. I be waiting this shit. And then as soon as that music hit, he get to doing this shit. I'm like, here it goes.
I got something that's funny for you, though. That's gonna have you laughing. I did a show with Aunt Morrow. Aunt Morrow said, I hate Sean Showtime because he don't age. That nigga still 20. I said, man, that's it, nigga. You don't know, nigga. I'm hurting every day. You don't even know. But what I'm saying is, bro, they gonna get that energy first. They gonna get that connection. And, when I come to a show, I come early. I'm gonna give you the game, dog. If any comedians listening, I come early
right now.
I come early to a show, and I tell you why I come early.
Talk to him.
Because this way you can look at the crowd, see what kind of crowd they are. See if they're a church crowd. See if they're ratchet. They just because they ladies don't mean they ain't ratchet.
Wow.
See what I'm saying? You got to see what they doing, see what they drinking, see what they talking about. You almost got to come in there and observe the room, and that's how you know how to start your jokes off.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying?
See, you got the game straight from Sean Showtime, baby. Hit that share button, man. We got the man himself in the building, man. Now, Mr. Showtime.
What's up?
I'm gonna ask you real quick, man. Your Mount Rushmore comedy. Run it.
Mount Rushmore comedy.
The four greatest in your opinion.
The four greatest in my opinion, bro, is one, Bernie Mac.
Bernie, okay. Bernie comes up a lot. We ain't mad at Bernie.
Now I'm gonna tell you, people don't understand, but you ain't never seen this dude do a bad show, and that's Earthquake.
Okay.
You ain't never seen Earthquake do a bad show. Earthquake always had you killed over. Bernie, Earthquake, You got who else? I like Arnez J.
I'm fucking Arnez J. I'm fucking Arnez J.
Tony Roberts. Them are my guys right there.
I ain't mad at that. So we got Bernie, we got Tony Roberts, we got Earthquake, we got Arnez J. That's a different Mount Rushmore than we get.
And I'm gonna tell you
Mr.
why.
Sean, I see you.
And
Shout out to the Laugh on the Lake, man. May the 24th, man. Your boy Lex Vegas is the official judge of the event, man. All right.
I might pop up on that too, though. I might pop up on the lake too, just to show my face, man. No, right. But you know why I chose them guys, man?
Talk to me.
Because one, that's who I emulate my style from, actually. Okay. All them guys got energy.
I can see the Arnez J.
Arnez J, Tony Roberts.
Right when you said that, I can see
Tony
the
Roberts
J.
as well too.
Yeah.
You see Tony Roberts.
I don't think I've seen enough Tony Roberts to put it together.
Man, his energy is stupid.
But like Arnez J, I've seen Earthquake. I like him, so I followed him a lot.
See, these guys, Earthquake and Bernie, you gotta think Bernie can just stand there and kill you. Bernie can stand there and kill you. Because you'll never see Bernie do nothing else but stand up on the mic and kill you. But when you get to Arnez J, he's animated. He brings his stuff out. You see what I'm saying? Earthquake, he's another guy who either he don't really that much animated, but his energy is crazy and his jokes is like pow, 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 pow. You know what I mean? So this is why I like these guys. And Tony Roberts is just crazy. Tony Roberts is just that dude, man. He just funny as hell, man. He the type of dude who I like to emulate because he don't let you breathe. And that's what I tried to do. I try to not let you breathe when I'm doing comedy. I try to not let you breathe. Punchline. I want you to not. I'm waiting on somebody to go to the hospital. That's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on somebody that can't breathe enough, whatever, that's got to come get him. And I'm going to pat myself on the back because I done sent the nigga to the hospital. That's what I want. But that's my Mount Rushmore, bro. See, a lot of people like that, they say the same people. They talking about, Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, all them dudes, man. I love them guys, man, but it's a new era, man. You talking about these guys, I mean, that's my Mount Rushmore. So
speaking of new era, I'm gonna put you on the spot for a second.
Go ahead.
You doing an all-female lineup this Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Give me your Mount Rushmore of female comics.
Oh, dog.
I
got that.
Right.
I got that, dog.
I'm waiting for you to talk that shit, though.
Some more.
Okay.
Adele Givens.
Okay.
I like let me see, some more Adele Givens. I like Cheryl Underwood. And I like Cheryl Underwood, and I like my homegirl that I'm having tonight, Chocolate Shot. I mean on Saturday, Chocolate Shot. Let's go.
Okay. Let's talk about Chocolate Shot, because you got her coming. She's coming from the Chi-Town.
She's from Chi-Town by way of New Jersey. Yep.
Okay. All right, so you got a nice little stacked lineup, man. So how can people get tickets to the show? Like you said, there are a few tickets still available. Like where can they find?
They can go on Eventbrite.
Okay,
go on Eventbrite right now, y'all.
Right this second.
Go to Eventbrite.
Keep the Lex Vegas show up though while you're going.
Keep the Lex Vegas show up.
Don't leave the show.
Split the screen. Go down to Eventbrite. Put in Catch These Jokes. You'll see it. You'll see my flyer. You'll see Catch These Jokes Comedy Ladies Night. Hit that button. Get your tickets.
Now, while you're talking about the tickets, because you get quite a few perks with buying a ticket to this event.
Yeah,
there's food.
Yes.
There's like come on, man.
So let me tell you
what they get for their money.
So let me tell you what you gonna get.
Go on Eventbrite and hit that button. What they get.
Let me tell you what you gonna get, dog. Let me tell you. So I gotta get sexy with this because this for the ladies.
You slide over.
No, you slide over, nigga. I don't fuck with you, nigga. Slide your ass all the way over there. So let me tell you something, bro. So at this ladies' night, I made a special thing for the ladies' night because I just felt like giving something back to the ladies. Because I told you they always support me.
What you give
back to the ladies? You get your tickets is $40.
Tickets $40.
But you get your food, and I'm having real food though, dog. Real food, and your drinks is gonna be included.
Your drinks is included.
So check this out.
40,
so I'm doing
so
I'm doing specialty drinks for the ladies. I'm doing lemon drops, the ones that they like. I'm doing
I saw
Sex on the
Beach was
Beach.
there.
I'm doing those. I'm doing Long Island iced teas. I'm doing blue motherfuckers. I'm doing
He doing Leo nigga like at the
yeah,
house tonight and go home with somebody else.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
He
doing
giving those away 2 for
stuff.
1.
So I'm doing specialty stuff so the ladies, you know, this is the thing that they like. They like those type of drinks.
Absolutely.
I mean, you got regular drinks too. If they just want a shot and put a damn umbrella in that, they could. You know what I'm saying? But because you got some Vikings out there. They don't want no pretty shit. Yeah, they don't want no pretty shit. They said, give me some liquor and put an umbrella in it. That's what
No, Mr. Sean, it's not BYOB. It's open bar.
It's open
you
bar.
Buy your ticket.
You buy your ticket and then you get in there and then you we're gonna give you a wristband, we're gonna give you drink tickets, and then you go up there and because your first 3 drinks, you're gonna get 3 drink tickets up out the gate. Out the gate, 3 drink tickets. And you know what I'm saying?
You need more than 3 damn drinks, you alcoholic motherfuckers. Damn.
I'll just say
3 free drinks. How much more you need?
Here's the crazy part.
Alky-ass.
See, the thing is this: once everybody get their 3 drinks, you know what I'm saying, then you go up there, you come up here and get another ticket, and I got you whatever you want. So that's how we're gonna do that, you know what I mean? But those are things, and like I said, and we got food, we got real food, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about we got, you know, Alfredos and meatballs and chickens and, you know, all that kind of stuff. We got good stuff for you.
Chicken.
So you can come in. Yeah, because we got 3 different kinds, 4 different kinds. You know,
fried.
You know, I'm just trying to do,
baked,
you know, I'm trying to do something for the ladies that come in. And then the guys, I'm trying to tell y'all fellas, man. Come on in there because the ladies is there, bro.
The ladies gonna be there. It's
telling you. And they're gonna be tables full of them, not just, bruh. So that's gonna be on y'all, man. If y'all gonna leave all ladies
got
me,
no game, man. You know these dudes ain't got no game, man. They see a table full of ladies, they get nervous, man. They gonna go stand on the wall, man. Come on. Oh man. Matter of fact, man, right? That brings us into one of our favorite segments, man, is Stardom, Bench 'em, Cut 'em, man. This week's segment is sponsored by Next Level Catering, the official food vendor of my Up and Smoke comedy events. They also have a 420 and Friends dinner party. I'm told only 40 tickets will be sold. It includes a fully infused buffet dinner. Ooh, fully infused. If you've ever had they infused macaroni and cheese, or they infused Rasta pasta, chances are you went limping up out that motherfucker. Like they literally have a motherfucking I want to say a description. What am I trying to say? Pretty much a waiver. A disclosure. Yeah. A disclosure. Wow. They have a disclosure where when they hand you their plate, they be like, look, eat this slow.
Wow.
No, I'm dead serious. Wow. I'm not bullshitting. They shit is that strong. Motherfuckers been hitting me up. Our shows are on Friday night. Motherfuckers hit me up on Monday like, nigga, I'm just now coming down off that damn macaroni. Wow. Rob Coleman was like, hey man, I ain't never been able to tell a motherfucker I got high off some mac and cheese before. See, that's like they shit. But shout out to Next Level Catering, man. They shit is official, man. That's official. Right a fully infused buffet dinner and complimentary infused cocktails. The event will take place at Acquired Taste Media Complex in Cleveland Heights, Ohio. For more information, holla at Jamie, and we're going to put the flyer. I'm going to put it up on my social medias so to have the number and everything on it. All right, Sean, showtime.
Yes, sir.
Stardom, Bench 'em, Cut 'em, man. The rules are very simple, man. I'm gonna
I watch you, so I know.
I'm going to give you 3 choices.
Come on.
Out of those 3 choices, you will decide which one you will start, which one you will bench, which one you will cut.
Let's go.
Now, keep in mind, this is all your opinions.
Let's go.
You cannot be wrong.
Let's go.
But, and there's a but.
Come on.
You can and probably will. No, fuck that. You will be judged.
Okay, come on.
All right, any questions? Good.
Come on, let's go.
All right. Number 1. Now, I'm Cleveland to the heart, man. You know what I'm saying? We done seen it all, man. Mm-hmm. But it looked like brighter days may be ahead, man. Okay. So with this first one, I'm gonna make it simple, man. Which one is more likely to happen? Okay. Number 1, the Cavs win a championship without LeBron in the next 2 seasons. Okay. Number 2, the Browns make the playoffs in the next 2 seasons. Okay. Number 3, the Indians, because I refuse to call them assholes, the Guardians. Right. The Indians win a World Series in the next 2 years. You said which one is most likely to happen? So that'll be your start.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna say the Indians will win the World Series in the next 2 years. And only reason why I say that because they've been so close damn near every year. Okay. I think they get a piece or 2 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They gonna do it. They got to do it. They got to do it at least because they've been so close almost every year.
I'm with it. I ain't mad at that.
Yeah.
All right, so we starting the Indians. So who we benching? What's next? What's second most likely to happen?
Second most likely to happen is the Cavs because of the Cavs is balling.
Cavs is balling.
The bench, I'm a Browns fan to the tilt, but I got to bench them niggas, man, because they just don't know. They getting cut. They getting cut, man, because they just got to stop playing around, man. They got to stop playing in our face,
emotions.
Yeah, they playing our face.
The Browns be playing with niggas' emotions,
man.
They be making the squad look so good on paper, man. They be like, yeah, we got this, bruh. We got this.
First game,
nothing,
man. The Browns can be winning 337 to 8 with 20 minutes left in the game.
And figure out a way to blow that.
They would lose by 3.
Figure out a way to blow that bitch. And somebody getting hurt. And
everybody gonna be hurt, man.
Oh my!
The Browns get hurt so
man.
much. The damn owner got hurt by falling out the box. That nigga.
I'm telling you, I tell a joke on stage sometimes. I say, man, being a Browns fan is like being in a toxic relationship,
oh,
man.
My God, man.
That shit is not for the weak at heart, man.
Nah, man.
All right, man. So number two, man. Sarah Hamilton said, unfortunately, that is total truth. Yeah. Number 2. Now you're doing an all-female lineup this weekend.
Yes.
So let's talk about the ladies.
Yes.
Particularly first ladies.
Okay.
You're from my era of hip-hop, man.
Yes.
So start, bench, and cut the first ladies of their respected labels. Now, however, before I give you your choices, I want you to understand, whatever decision you make for the lady, you make for the label.
Come on.
So if you cut Derek, you cut Stream Space.
Okay, come on.
You understand?
Let's go.
We with it?
Let's go.
All right. Number 1, Eve and the Rough Riders.
Okay.
Number 2, Mia X and the No Limit.
Okay.
Number 3, Lil Kim and Bad Boy.
That was a good one. Now, that's a good one. The crazy part is I'm such a hip-hop head. I'm such a hip-hop head. So you saying the first one, what is who I'm cutting? No, who
you starting?
Who I'm starting?
So who you taking over all the rest of them? But keep in mind, if whichever one you taking the label too. Or if you cutting them, you cutting the label.
Okay.
So if you cut
Lil
Kim, you cut Bad Boy.
I can do that.
I can do that. You cut Rough Riders.
I can do that. So I'm gonna start Mia X only because you cannot start No Limit over both of them. Cannot do it.
Even over Bad Boy though?
Yes.
I think Bad Boy
had
a
Bad Boy
run than No Limit did.
But hold on.
I'm not talking about what Diddy doing now with the oil and everything.
No, I ain't talking about the Diddy oil, but hold on.
I didn't realize the shiny suits was from oil. I thought that was like sequins and shit.
So
I didn't know that was baby oil that they had on.
So here you go. So I'm about to give you some hip hop thing right now.
Talk to me.
When you talk about No Limit,
talk about it.
When they came around, you didn't care about no Bad Boy. You didn't care about nobody. You look at all them. You didn't even hear about them dudes because why? Because P was putting out hits after hits after hits after hits.
You couldn't hear nobody else because P was putting out 23 records a week.
That's why you gotta start him.
23 records.
That's why you gotta start.
You couldn't hear nothing else.
That's why you gotta start him. Now, watch this.
Reese, what up, baby?
Now you gotta start No Limit.
Shout out to Milan, the artist, and all that.
Then you got to bench Lil Kim.
You got to bench Lil Kim.
Now they still there because they got some smashes. Now, only people Rough Rider really put out was Eve and DMX.
Yeah, the Locks.
The Locks, no, really. The Locks.
And then
the Locks was really with Diddy. See, that's what you got to see.
I get that because I was a big Bad Boy fan. So I'm saying, but I really think like I was a big Bad Boy fan to the point where I bought their first album and then I bought their next album, Rough Riders, and then I followed them through it. And I feel like their career was bigger on Rough Riders than they were. They
Rough Riders,
more money.
Rough Riders,
they were bigger on Rough Riders.
Rough Riders had a small window moment when DMX came out with that with the Rough Riders, and then Eve a little bit.
But Eve had it on Smash for a minute though.
But they fell off. You talking about a period of time where you talking about Diddy. Now, Bad Boy, you got to look who Bad Boy put out. Bad Boy had Biggie. Bad Boy had 112.
112.
Bad Boy had Mace.
Yeah.
Bad Boy had
G-Dep,
hold on. Bad Boy had Mary J. Blige. So when you talk about the you know that, but it still don't compare to what P did. P was
okay. So besides P, because you just named about 8 artists on Bad Boy.
Mm-hmm.
Besides P, Silk the Shocker, and Mia X,
mm-hmm.
who really made a whole lot of noise, and Mystical and Snoop.
That's that. I mean, what you gonna say?
I mean, but you
that's all you got. You got Fiend. You got Fiend.
I like Fiend.
You got Fiend.
I like Fiend, but how many records did Fiend sell?
Right, but hold on. But here's the thing.
What up, Kev? Kev Ford in the building.
It was about the tank though. The whole thing was, if you really think about it, P and Mystical really held that down. P was putting out albums after albums by himself.
This motherfucker slept in the
Then
studio.
he
had to.
He was putting albums after albums by himself out. Ghetto Dope and all that. Come on, dog. Then he had brought Mystical out there with him. When Mystical album came out through No Limit,
he skyrocketed.
You didn't hear nobody else.
And I thought Mystical was so corny when he first came out.
You didn't hear,
like, but he grew on me.
You didn't hear nobody
else.
On
me. I thought he was good, but we run out of time, so we gotta move on and shit.
Go ahead.
All right, so we starting Mia, we benching Kim, and we cutting Eve.
Yes.
All right, so I did a part 2 on this on the ladies. Okay. Since you're doing ladies weekend, I did a part 2 on this. Same ones, man. First ladies, man. But here go your new choices. Let me try to look at the paper. Nigga.
I was looking at my video right here. I ain't looking at it. Go ahead.
All right. So your choices are Foxy Brown and the Firm. Ancient Nas AZ. Nicki Minaj and Young Money. Remy and the Terror Squad.
Okay.
Who do you start? Who do you bench?
Give me that one more time. Let me.
Foxy Brown and the Firm.
Okay.
That was Nas, AZ, Cormega.
Yeah, you do.
You got Nicki Minaj and Young Money.
Okay.
So you talking about Lil Wayne. We talking about Drake. We talking about the rest of them little bitty cornball niggas.
Yeah.
And you got Remy and Terror Squad.
Okay.
Fat Joe, Big Pun.
I'm cutting Remy and Fat Joe out the gut.
No, Remy.
I'm cutting them out the gut. Okay. So let's think about it. Let's think about it. Let's think about this. What you just gave me. You gave me what was the first one?
Foxy and the Firm.
And the Firm. Do you know who on the Firm?
I just read them off twice.
I'm saying.
How you gonna look at me? I read them off twice. You gonna look at me? Do you know who on the Firm? I just read that shit twice.
Right. So think about it. Think about that. You got to start them. And who was producing the Firm?
Dr. Dre.
You can't cut a bitch.
But
that
the album sucked though. The album, no, don't fix
but
your mouth to say nothing. But
the individual,
that shit was terrible.
The individual though, okay.
That shit had about 4 good songs on it.
The Firm album, okay, the Firm album. But let's break the individuals down though, dog. Let's take but let's break the individuals down though. Nas, bruh.
You got
Nas, you got Foxy. You got AZ.
AZ was one of my
Come
favorites.
On, dog.
You got Nature. You
got to start that because you said we got to start the whole thing.
It, but you got, to me, Pun is, if Pun wouldn't have died, Pun would be top 5.
Okay, but check this out though. Pun
was that.
Nicki Minaj. Now, I don't like Nicki as a artist. I never did, right? But we talk about album sales, we talk about fame, we talk about all that. Not only that, she got Drake, Lil Wayne, and all of them with them. Ain't nobody really messing with Drake at this point,
except Kendrick.
He just beating him up. He just picking on him, but
Kendrick bullying
album sales, he just bullying him,
but
but album sales
is bullying.
Yeah, but album sales, he can't see Drake in album sales. But you got Nicki Minaj. You got Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne is top 2 in the rap game. Period.
On another level.
He on another level. So that's why I gotta kind of bitch. I don't know. See, it kind of got to flip now. Though. I don't know. I might start them and bench the Firm. I start them and bench the Firm and cut Remy.
But here's the thing. You can't go wrong with either one of those because both of them albums sucked. The Young Money album sucked. The fucking Firm album sucked. That shit was terrible. Matter of fact, if we gonna go there, the Terror Squad album sucked.
It was all
Those
real
albums be terrible.
Yeah, they be
I don't know what it is. But niggas just can't make albums together.
No, they can't.
Individually, they don't.
They can't.
But they can't make albums together because
They
all
can't.
them albums suck. The Firm was terrible. You had Firm Biz, you had 5 Minutes to Flush, and you had it was one other song that I can't think of what
that was it
at
though.
the time.
That was it though. That was it though. I ain't gonna
Terror
hold you.
Squad had She Wanna Take Me
No,
Home,
right.
and then Lean Back. That's all they had. You know what I'm saying? And then what the other one, Young Money, they had If I Could Fuck Every Girl, you know what I'm saying, in the world, and they had Bedrock. Name another one. Name another song on that album.
Yeah,
Name another one.
But that was it though.
No, it ain't. Just Stay Sleep.
But you know what? But the crazy part is, you're absolutely correct on that. I can't fight you on that because when they did their groups, it didn't do nothing.
It ain't do shit.
Individually, they was dope, but see, that's like the backwards way of Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
Wu-Tang as a group is dope. But when but when they get separate, the only one was dope out of that whole group was Method Man.
Some of them was Ghostface was
cool,
Raekwon
but
was cool.
but they didn't do nothing like Method Man.
Of course not.
Right.
I get it. I ain't mad at you, man. I ain't mad. All right, I got a fourth one, and this is just for kicks and giggles.
Go ahead.
What am I trying to say? Anyway, all three of these next men get into a fight.
Okay.
Royal Rumble type shit.
Ooh.
Who you putting your money on to win?
Okay.
Your choices. Dragonfly Jones from Martin.
Okay.
Handyman.
Okay.
Barney Fife.
You said Handyman.
Handyman. You remember Handyman? Motherfucking Mark Damon Wayans and shit.
Oh.
I want to go fly on the window. Don't censor me for that. But that's what he did, okay? Don't censor me for that shit.
Late dribble. That dude.
Yeah. He was falling out the window before he go flying and shit.
So you said who go?
Barney Fife?
You know you know what?
But I don't think you can shoot Handyman.
No, but Barney
and
Fife.
Dragonfly Jones gonna catch some bullets.
But let me tell you,
that gap in his teeth.
I'm gonna tell you who gonna win that fight.
Who gonna win that fight?
I'm gonna tell you who gonna win that fight right there. I'm gonna tell you who gonna win that fight. Who gonna win that fight is gonna be Handyman. And I'm gonna tell you why. Cause Dragonfly Jones don't never throw no punches. He get his ass whooped all the time.
He do.
And then Barney Fife be scared. He gonna bring the gun, but he gonna shake it and it's gonna fall out his hand. But Handyman, remember he hit that dude that crippled hand. He like bop. He hit him and knocked him out the window. See, so he gonna win out of both. Handyman, hands down.
Handyman hands down. Showtime, man.
Look like trouble.
You've been in the game for a minute now. You done seen people come. You done seen people go.
Yes.
You know, and I've been putting you on the spot a couple times on the show. I'm gonna do it one more time.
Yeah.
Who would you say are some of the up and coming comics that have caught your attention that you could see possibly achieving some type of longevity in the game?
You know what?
And this is no disrespect.
No. But you know what?
Some people that catch your attention.
But you know what? On some real stuff.
Squeeze. What up, baby?
On some real stuff. I'm gonna have to say
Lex Vegas.
The majority
cool,
of I'm gonna be real. Lex Vegas is one, and I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna call your name, Lex Vegas, because you sitting right here too.
I'm right here.
Lex Vegas has come up. He's doing his thing, got his feet wet, and now he's starting to really get out there because it kind of reminds you of the grind. You'll do a few shows here, do a few shows there. Now you start to get booked in a lot of shows. But I'm gonna say this: most of the new guys that people has come up, I like them all, honestly.
I mean, I'm not saying you don't like them all, but there's just certain people who catch your attention. Like people who you see like are doing it the right way, or you see
new people who doing it the right way.
That's standing out from everybody else.
Okay, like I like
give me two.
I like Gene Miller.
Gene Miller, what up, Gene?
I like Gene. Gene, that's my dog, but I like
do
Gene.
Something I'll never do, man.
I like Gene, man. Gene is cool. Gene.
I changed my mind. I was about to do something.
Like I remember when Gene was coming up at the Chicola, sitting over in the cut.
Sitting in the how Gene gonna sit in Gene the lightest nigga
Gene
in the
was
room.
sitting in the cut. I'm gonna tell you.
Look, Gene illuminates the cut.
Let me tell you. Look, Gene was sitting in the cut. I remember we was all at the Chicola. Shout out to Treese them with Jackie Promoters. But we was he was sitting in the cut. We used to go up there and do our thing. He'd go up there and be trying, he'd go up there and do a few things. Then he started getting up and coming up and coming up and coming up, and he started doing his thing. You know what I mean? I like Key Silly too.
Shout out to Key.
Key Silly is going, she's doing her thing. I mean, but like I said, honestly, I've watched a lot of shows. Sometimes I be sitting in the corner like the corner god over there, just chilling. And I see the grind in everybody, especially the new guys. But I'm gonna tell you what I love the most about the new guys, though. A lot of them are sticking together. Like Tim, another one too. I like Absolutely. Tim because Tim has come up a lot. His ass like to get naked, though, but I don't, that's something different. Tim show his titties in a minute. I don't,
What up, D-Way? Controversy.
I remember I did a show with Tim when I headlined at the Empire. I go in the bathroom and take a pee, nigga. Tim and that bitch with pages on his titties. I said, hold up, Tim. Now, what is going on here, dog? But
my second show ever, the second shot, I did an all-female show, and I talked Tim into wearing the Chippendale outfit. Tim came out in nothing but the little bow tie and the cufflinks, nothing else, and the pants. It was all, and the crowd went nuts.
But let me tell you this: what I love about Tim, though, and I know Tim probably listening, and I'm gonna tell you something, Tim. What I love about Tim is his confidence. By him being a bigger dude and not scared to go out there and do his thing and don't give a fuck what nobody's saying, don't care about what nobody, and he would show it. Look, I'm gonna get naked for y'all right now. What's up? I like that because he has the confidence. So once you get past that, once you ain't got nothing to talk about, now you gotta listen to his comedy.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying? And he's funny. So he brings that to you and say, this is me, this is who I am, and I'm gonna do this. And look, y'all wanna talk about me being big? Look, I'm naked. Now what's up?
Butt ass naked.
Now what's up? You see what I'm saying?
Sean Showtime, man. Where can the people find you? Besides this Saturday, where can the people find you, man? Shout out your socials and all that.
Yeah, you can find me on Facebook, Sean Showtime, SHAWN Showtime. You can find me on Instagram, Sean Showtime _ man. And you can find me on TikTok, Sean Showtime 3. Sean Showtime 3 on TikTok, and you can find me this Saturday, 15901 St. Clair Avenue.
One more time.
At 7 o'clock. 15901 St. Clair Avenue, dog. And let's get it popping. You know what I'm saying? See y'all on Saturday. What up?
All right, man. And we about out of time. We actually over. But like I said, man, y'all got to get over to Unbar right after the show tonight. We're going to be over at Unbar over on Larchmere. It's going to be myself. It's going to be Timbuktu. It's going to be Jen, Clinton James, Ratchet Pete. We all hitting the stage. We are all a part of the church's bus driver comedy. The pregame kicking in. We are all part of the church bus driver stage play, which will be this Sunday at Olivet Baptist Church, man. It's 11 a.m., man. So make sure y'all come out and support. Like I said, it's my first comedy. I keep saying comedy. My first stage play. All right, before we get up out of here, he thought I wasn't gonna remember. We gotta shoot a special happy birthday to the corner guy, man.
Corner guy
birthday. Corner birthday, but you know what I'm saying? We're gonna shoot him a happy birthday tonight, man. If y'all got him up on the socials, up on Facebook, Instagram, all that, reach out to the corner guy, tell him happy birthday. His birthday's tomorrow, the 18th, man. But since we got the show tonight, man, we're gonna go ahead and shout him out, man. All right. Again, Derek, thank you for rocking the boards with us, finally getting us going.
Yes, sir.
It was a struggle,
we gotta
but
go
we finally got it going. You know what I'm saying?
So we about to call this ride so they can come back and get him and take it back to the.
They gotta come take his ass away. He gotta go.
Take him back
He gotta go back to the. He gotta go back to the. On that note, man, I'm out of here. Got to shoot over to Unbar, so make sure you follow us. Make sure y'all come through and support, man. Next week we'll be back. Hopefully Tim has to be here. If not, we're gonna roll anyway. I'm Lex Vegas. Derek, get this fuck up out of here.
Hey. Where's my damn phone? In my cord. I brought it.
You leaving it in the car?
No, I brought my cord because my damn phone.